Hello everybody, this is Kyrix once again for Let's Play Pony Fantasy VI. You may notice a change in the lineup. After multiple failed attempts, I went back and bit the bullet and decided to grind. Now, some of these are ground higher than others, like Apple Bloom was part of the original group because I was going on a trip to try and get that Fire Ruby, the economizer, that I'd been wanting so much. In the process, I got a whole lot of ribbons. I have 9 of them. So basically everyone in the main group has it. Celestia, Fluttershy, Twilight, and Apple Bloom are all level 60. Apple Bloom will not be in the primary party, but anyway. I reshuffled everyone's stuff around. And, yeah. This is going to be far less epic as far as the difficulty of the battle goes. But I've done the difficult battle. I've even kept the last recording where I failed, so it's... Hold on, I know who I want. So it's less of an issue on that, you know. But anyway, I've already given my "this is the epic final episode" speech in the failed recording. And I had to do that recording 4 times before I got one that was even worth keeping out of the failures. So without further ado, let's take on Discord. And believe me, I wanted to not have to grind, but I had to grind. Discord was just too powerful for me. It took 4 attempts to even get past the second stage of this battle, you know? So this is kind of a big deal for me. But I will beat this game, and sometimes you just gotta go back and grind. Wow, he does grab the same 2 ponies. Every time before, it's always been Twilight and Fluttershy that he grabbed, and I thought, oh, maybe it has to do with their placement. No, the placement was different because I moved them. So. Okay, this is the final run, the final confrontation. This is the last time I'm doing this. And even though I've said it again, I'll reiterate. This is the reason why Lauren and Derpy are not in the party. Because they have nothing to say here. Twilight's talked about finding friendship. Bloom's learned to let go of her guilt of letting Vinyl die. AJ's learned to cope with the guilt of letting her family die. God, what is it with being friends with the Apple family and a tragic, horrible, messy death? Fluttershy has learned assertiveness. Celestia is here to ensure the peace. Luna's here for her sister. Trixie finally made a friend. Rarity finally realized that she cares about her sister. And Sweetie finally realized how important she was to hers. Rainbow Dash probably had the biggest slump to dig out of, next to Rarity. And Scootaloo, well, it had to have sucked being in that cave all by herself with all the other Scootaloos gone. And this is Pinky. She wants everyone to smile. This, by the way, is the 5th time I've seen this stupid thing. It's not stupid, it's just I've seen it 5 times in the past 3 days. I'm getting a little sick of it. And this is back before the days of skippable cutscenes. So I'm sorry if I'm glossing over any part of this final confrontation. It's just I've done it so many times. It's just I'm done. I don't want it anymore. Do not want. And again, same two ponies. Twilight and Apple Bloom. If you recorded them, or not recorded, if you recruited them, obviously. And there's the Light of Chaos again. I don't care if it's the Light of Judgment. This is Discord. Kefka has the Light of Judgment. Discord has the Light of Chaos. Period. Again, you missed a golden opportunity there. Friendship is Magicite. Discord's Light of Chaos. Okay. Now, Twilight has... Oh, that Fire Ruby I went to get was a waste of time. I was thinking it was... reduces my magic cost by 25%. No, it's the same as the gold main pin. It just adds another 5 power to magic. Luna and Fluttershy. Next we will do Applejack, Scootaloo, and Apple Bloom, because if we get 7 ponies in, then we need all the firepower we can rack up. Because that means that possibly 3 of my main 4 are down. Okay. First step. First step, throw everything. Yeah, I've been grinding on some more T-Rexes, so... I've got quite a few of those stupid Demon Lances now. But we have stats now. Oh wow, Luna's not going to be up to the task of healing anymore. Whoops. I mean, don't get me wrong, 3006 is still nothing to sneeze at, but... it's not the 5,000 every pony else has. But now we can survive their attacks a lot better. Celestia is back on full-time Golemage. The good news is, since I have the Fire Ruby now, that means that Twilight has the Fire Ruby to boost her magic, and every pony else is rocking out full, full gold main pins. So in a pinch, Celestia and Luna are both casting at half magic. God, she has a lot of hit points. Look at Fluttershy's hit points there. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Twilight's got the Paladin shield, and every pony else is wearing ribbons. And Fluttershy took it a step further. She's also wearing the Memento Band, so you can't hit her with death effects either. So the odds of us getting killed here are very, very slim this time. I'm sorry if it removes some of the suspense, but if you want suspense, watch the video that was released before this one. I've done the suspense thing. It's not what it's cracked up to be anymore. There we go. That's the Ultima that I grew up with. Now, don't get me wrong. Even though I'm hitting like a truck now, it's not gonna do very much, you know? I mean, these things still have hit points beyond hit points. That's another death. And that's another death. And that is infinitely more survivable than it used to be. Did he always hit with 3 of those? I also went back and bought 99 of every item that I could possibly afford, because I got hit with the Screwy status effect and realized I only had 2 green cherries, so if it happened a third time, I'd be screwed. especially if I only had one magic user at the time, which is possible with my setup. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know I still have one. There we go. She's gonna need to be back in golem mode. And she's gonna need to cast some more magic. The reason Celestia's on golem duty again is because of 10 hits. The blue one there can hit us 10 times in a row, and it hurts a lot. A whole lot. Oh yes, finally. Get him, Twilight. Now, despite my over-leveling here, Discord is probably still very much a threat. He has an ability that can drop our hit points down to 1. And that's obviously not conducive towards a long life for us. Wow, I haven't seen 10 hits yet. But I have seen this now. Don't hit Twilight. Anybody but Twilight. Cool. Literally, if that hits Twilight, that's the one pony in this whole group that can't afford to take that hit. And there's 10 hits. I love that she's frozen solid, but she can still block with her shield. Now, even with my advanced hit points, if he gets a couple of those in, it can be devastating. And it'll never happen again now, because of that. Sorry about that brief fast forward. I want to get Twilight back in action here. Oh, no, I guess not. I guess that wasn't the blue one then. Who the hell was it? Or maybe the blue one isn't the one that died. Oh well, it doesn't really matter in this case. What needs to be done is being done. Jeez. Okay. I guess we're doing... Oh no, the blue one's still alive. Okay. Jeez, go Luna with all that shielding. Well, now he's dead. Oh, she's not frozen anymore. Derp. Idiot. And that would be my stomach complaining. Though I doubt the microphone picked it up, even though it is resting on my stomach. That would admittedly be kind of funny, though. Get him, Twilight, get him. I'll probably try not to do Ultima as much against Discord, but I'm not going to cast it out completely because it is the most powerful spell I have. Actually, no. By then, my elemental spells might be hitting for near that much, in which case it'll be counterproductive to use Ultima. This thing! Alright, see that angelical-looking one in the back row? That one has to die first, or she will cast Life 2 on the other one. I learned that the hard way. Alright, Luna's forgoing Healy and going back on offense. Why did I do that? He doesn't really do any physical attacks. Lots of magic, though. Lots of freaking magic. Lots more than I care to deal with. Got him with every attack hitting for 999. I question if it's going to be enough. I really do. Well, enough to get him done in a timely fashion. Oh, that helped. Oh, wow. I guess not everything does do 9999. Oh, good. That should finish that. Now, I haven't drawn attention to it yet, but if you notice, the background music changes as the fight goes on. That almost did more damage to him than it did to us. Calmness, by the way, as I recall, is an attack that instantly kills. As a kid, it was impossible for me to take the entirety of my first party into battle with Kefka because that thing would always kill one right before the fight with Kefka. Fortunately, by the time of Discord, I've learned a couple tricks. Specifically, cast Life 3 on the whole party first, and then take it from there. So, to recap, Haste 2 on every pony, Life 3 on every pony, Safe on every pony, Shell on every pony, Regen on every pony. I think I might have this. I'm not saying that sarcastically, I'm saying that optimistically. I think I might have this. Because last time he beat me down so hard, it wasn't even funny. Okay, first things first. Everything. Everything and then some. Oh, shit. I thought Golem was active. Well then. I know what step 1 is for Celestia next turn. Get him back out here. Apparently Discord's not playing around. You know, considering we're trying to cast him into oblivion and all that. Where do gods go when they die? That's a good question. Fortunately, he has an upper limit on what he can hit for. Because I am currently so... not cool. So overpowered. Ooh, thank you, now we have 2 hit points. Not screwing with that. Not screwing with that at all. I don't care if we do have Life 3, we're not screwing with that. We're doubly not screwing with that. Again, I don't care. And that's why. Oh, shit. The Mega Elixir's gone. And just like that, I think we're actually dead. I think we're actually dead. No, we're not. Not yet. You see that? I told you. We might have this. Might. Discord is not a toy. He is not a joke. All that power and he still almost killed us. I am not taking this fight lightly at all. Because if I do, that happens. Not to mention, my Megaliths went to waste because Fluttershy died before she could use it. So it basically got eaten. Thank you, X Magic. Alright, Luna. Get back to what you do best. Hurting people. Get back to what you do best. Curing people. Fluttershy. Get back to what you do best. Throwing crap. Wow, that didn't hit for nearly as much as I thought it would. Still, like I said, this is the final battle. This is not a freaking joke. I have to hit him with everything I have. I'm still debating whether or not it would be cheating to do my quick Osmos trick, or my quick Ultima trick with Twilight. Not like it's a huge trick or anything, but still, I really don't want to mess with it. Because it's kind of cheap. I mean, that's like 6 Ultimas in a row, and she actually has the magic to cast that many now. Okay, that's Ultima Osmos. Again, no playing around this time. Playing around almost got me killed. Except I wasn't. That's the worst part. I wasn't playing around. I was taking him deadly serious and he still almost killed me. Come to think of it, I think I took him on once the first time with level 99, you know, I did the trick, the raft trick. And it still took 3 attempts to kill this little bastard. So, not taking him lightly at all. Screw it. I'm shit. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure that I forgot to do, you know, my thing, my life 3 on every pony. Oh, I'm so glad she blocked, because that would not have been cool otherwise. Gonna trust that Celestia's gonna get that taken care of. You know what? I'm not gonna trust that Celestia's gonna get that taken care of. I'm not gonna trust that he's not gonna break out with some weird frickin' counterattack first. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and I'm gonna cast Cure 4 right now. Because screw doing this a 6th time. This is it. This is the final. This is the last one. The only one that need happen. Yeah, I've got enough for 2 more. And who knows, by the next time Celestia gets a turn, we might need the Cure 4 again. But I'd rather waste it than get killed again. Why is Twilight the only pony regenerating? Maybe it's an effect of the Fire Ruby? Remember what I said about needing it by the time her turn came around? Apparently, I was right. Speaking of needing things, we really need Golem in a big way. Well, that answers that question, doesn't it? Just because in this particular instance I don't believe in taking chances. We're going to take an entire quick turn just for this. And whatever's left can be healed with. If anything. Don't know why I didn't think of doing this right off the bat. Because this is actually a smart trick. And yes, this time around I spec Twilight's equipment for maximum magic damage. Oh. Oh. I didn't do that. I mean, I spec'd her, but that's not what I mean I didn't do. It'll become apparent in a minute what I didn't do. Heck, some of you watching the video are probably screaming at me to do it right now. So, I'm gonna. Celestia? Yeah, we gotta... No. Luna can do that. Luna is pulling the least damage and the least usefulness right now because she's not max level. So Luna can handle this one. No, I don't think I want to use that last thing. Uh-oh. Last Brony Cola on Celestia for Golem. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Close. But not close enough. Alright, Fluttershy, you're on healing duty for Luna, because she's kind of indisposed at the moment. Alright. Alright, girl, let's see what you've got for us. Let's break out Fire 3 and Bolt 3. Because Fire and Ice are a little too cliche right now. Luna's back on healing duty. Because she excels at it. Thought not. Damn it. Yeah, if he weren't ooh. I guess he's not about to say. If he weren't immune to that, we'd be shredding him right now. Let's try that, just because I haven't been using Holy at all. And it's a high enough spell that it might actually accomplish something. I was all ready to do another friggin' Royal Voice, too. I don't think Twilight's gonna get too much use out of this particular morph, though. I mean, the turns are taking too long. As long as he doesn't heal. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Ultima. You know, when I was a kid, because my Ultima was... Oh. Yes! Because my Ultima was so powerful, I used to believe that, by its definition, Ultima did 9,999 damage every attack. And Discord crumbles. That always struck me as interesting that Kefka used to crumble, because he was the only villain at the time that did. Okay, that battle wasn't nearly as rough as the first one, but there were a couple really, really dangerous spots, especially right at the start where he almost wiped us. So I feel justified in doing what I did here to grind up to this level. Because as you saw, if I'd gotten careless, he'd have gotten me. And now, let me put down this controller and let's enjoy this ending. Because it requires almost no further input from me. Oh, there's Derpy and Lauren. Twilight's gonna morph. Alright, Rapidash, lead us to safety. Oh, she's hurt. The magic is fading. And the Espers are dying again. So her magic isn't going to last much longer, and possibly neither is she. We'll find out, though, won't we? Now, before I advance this to the actual ending, I'm going to explain something. I have all the ponies, so I'm going to get all the endings. But you only get endings that you have recruits. So if I had, for example, left Apple Bloom, her ending would be gone, and I believe Trixie's ending would be different. But let's enjoy these endings now. I'm pretty sure from this point on I don't need to touch the controller at all. But this is a well-earned ending. It only took me 6 freaking tries. 5 or 6 tries, but I'm gonna enjoy this, because it's been a while. And I still maintain to this day that this is one of the most impressive endings of any Final Fantasy game. 6's, not Pony Fantasy in general. Or in particular, rather. And this is on the 16-bit era, so this blows, to me, this blows away 7, 8, even my beloved 9 doesn't have an ending like this. 4 and 5 sure as hell don't. AJ as Cyan Garamond, or Garamonde, whatever. So, here's Applejack's ending. Shut up, stomach. Wait a little longer. Look it over real careful now, and... Hop! Really? Rainbow Dash as Setzer Gabbiani. There's the coin, and wait! Somebody's learned something. With Setzer's ending, it was something along. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut or something like that. And the Royal Sisters, Celestia as Edgar Ronnie Figaro, and Luna as Sabin Renee Figaro. Hi, kitty. Just in time for the ending. I can only imagine what this ending would look like if you didn't have Luna. I've never done it. I won't record it, but part of me is tempted to see a challenge run of what it would look like with the paired things if, for example, she wasn't there. Scootaloo! As Mog! I don't even need to see the name for that one. This is notable as one of the few times that Mog spoke coherently, or spoke, period. Mog has almost no dialogue. I think he's... Honestly, now that I think about it, I think Mog is actually considered another secret character. Because I think if you go for the gold hairpin instead of Mog, you don't get him at all. So, wouldn't that technically make him the third secret character? Except the only one that has lines at the end. I don't know. I've never done it without getting Mog. Mog was always my favorite, even before the Moogle Charm. I just liked how he looked. I liked the dances. I liked the fact that he used spears. I just loved Mog. And Derpy Hooves as Umaro. That's another name I don't need to see. I believe she was written with actual dialogue this time, which is pretty cool. And it pains me that I couldn't bring Lauren Faust with me, but... You know, I wanted you guys to get the richest experience. I love that. She has an actual line instead of inarticulate grunting, which is what Umaro got. This would be Lauren Faust as Go-Go. Now, I will remind you, this is how fast it actually advances. I'm not pressing any buttons, the controller's off to my left, just sitting on the bed. I'm just enjoying the ending along with you. Nope. Both buttons have to be pressed simultaneously. Ordering your creator. Yeah, fortunately, Lauren can fly, so that's less troubling than Go-Go's ending. Pinkie Pie as... Gao! Oh, this ending's adorable. I remember this. Race you to the bottom! I think Gao's was something like, I'll take a shortcut, or Gao takes shortcut. Race you to the bottom again! Poor Trixie! Speaking of Trixie, Apple Bloom as Lock Cole. Trixie as Silly Cher. Or Cherie, one of the two. Now, I believe Setzer would fill this role if you did not recruit Locke. And there's that ribbon. The ribbon that started off the whole world of ruin. The ribbon that she decided to live for. Now, in Locke and Celis' ending, Locke was basically chastising her, why'd you go back for that stupid bandana? And I don't think she ever says it, but basically it's the mindset that, hey, that's what gave me the will to live on in the first place. Twilight as Tara Branford. I never remember what this one's supposed to be. And this will answer the question right here of what happens to Twilight Sparkle. Maduin's Magicite. Like her children, her students. And that was kind of a big moment because Tara's whole thing had been about discovering love. Sweetie Belle as Realm Arony. I don't know what hers is like if you never bothered to get Strago or Rarity in this case. Now, of course, this with Realm, it was a case of, you know, someday I'd really like to paint a portrait for you, a real one, you know? Fluttershy as Shadow. This was completely rewritten from the original. For obvious reasons. Anyone who'd ever played Final Fantasy VI going into this is probably worried about this ending. But it's been rewritten. I never did try and get the rest of Fluttershy's backstory. I might actually make another video just devoted to that. I don't know though. Yep. Shadow stayed behind to die. Fluttershy was taken away to live. Rarity as Stragomagus. It is impossible to have this ending without Realm, or in this case, Sweetie Belle, because you can't recruit him without them. I believe this is actually the last of the bunch. Strago's line was, "A kid like me would never give up," or something like that. What, kitty? And that brings us to the end of the exclusive character endings. And now for the real thing. Oh, and me. And all of you, of course. Because I wouldn't have recorded this if I didn't have viewers. Well, yes, I would have, but it wouldn't have been the same. It wouldn't have meant as much. So, Twilight's going to lead us out. Remember, you're not an alicorn yet. That hadn't happened as of the writing of this game. Hey, kitty, kitty. Oh, I see. You're not up here to cuddle with me. You just want the table. Fine, here's the table. Uh-oh. Twilight's magic's fading. And with that, well, they dove the airship for her. Did they get her? Oh, look at Pinky! Pinky's death animation's adorable! From when she used to roll around. And I love that everybody has a completely different animation if you look. Or not animation, but pose. At least in that case. You're at the wrong end of the ship, Trixie. Wrong end of the ship. Cue the triumphant music. Twilight's alive, and she's gonna stay that way. Cue the credits. Ooh. And thus the world tour begins. This is, by the way, the third chronological completed Let's Play for me. The first was Crusader Ascenti, the second was Resident Evil Revelation, which I did blind and in one day, and Pony Fantasy VI is the third. Now, when I finished Crusader Ascenti, I did not have an answer as to what would be next. It's likely going to be Resident Evil. But I do have an answer for this. Following this will be Final Fantasy IV, the DS version. I love that game. I haven't yet decided if it's going to be a 1-run or a 2-run, because you can beat the game 3 times and do New Game Plus. If I do more than 1 run, I will not show the second one. I will show the first and the third. But I'm definitely doing a complete run. It will not be 100%, because, well, it's hard to 100% a thing, but I mean I'm not going to do a 100% stat run, because it's physically impossible to do on the first playthrough. but I will be showing off as much as I can. I probably won't get any of the secret items, because even with special item rarity boosters, it still takes hours to get them all. You know? But who knows, maybe in the third run. Maybe if I do a third run, you will see all of the items. All the special stuff, like the onion armor, the, I think, adamantite or whatever, the 4 special summons, which suck, by the way, they do. Though they carry through on different playthroughs, so by the third one, it might be nice to have the 4 of them, you know? After that, I might finally finish the first LP that I ever started, which was Final Fantasy V. It may actually still be up on another channel, but by the time this airs, I'll probably have taken it down if I haven't already. But I do want to finish that, because that was the first one I ever did, and it would mean a lot to actually finish it. After that, Final Fantasy IX is in the cards, so I don't know if it'll be next. If requested, I will do 7 and 8. I do not like 7 and 8, so they will not be as gushing and fun as this one is, or as 4 will be, or as 5 is. And when you see 5, I make a lot of sarcastic quips. I pick at that game a lot, but I truly do love that game. You wouldn't know it by listening to it, because, oh, I sound like I'm infuriated just to play that game. But it's all in good fun. I don't really hate the game, I don't really hate the characters in the game, etc. But with 7 and 8, I do. I really, truly do. I've never liked them. It's because 4 and 6 were my first Final Fantasies, and to me, 7 and 8 pale in comparison. You know, it's one of those things. But, if asked, I will gladly do 1, 2, and possibly 3 if I can find a ROM of 3. I own Origins for the PlayStation, but my Final Fantasy 1 doesn't work on the PS3, so that will likely be done either as an emulator or as a purchased download from PlayStation Plus. 2 works, so I will do 2. I don't know when I'll do 2, or if I'll play it first, or if it'll be a blind. It'll probably be blind, because I didn't get very far at all in 2. On another note, this is something to look forward to. It may already be announced by the time this airs, but I have PlayStation Plus, and I get a lot of free stuff there. And as of yesterday, for me, not for you, yesterday being June 6th or June 15th, 2013, XCOM was on PlayStation Plus, the new one for PlayStation 3. So I have that, and I will be Let's Playing that, because I love that game. So, if you like XCOM and you're excited about it, be excited, because I'm going to be doing it. You know, assuming your reaction, oh my god, Kyrix is going to Let's Play this game, is excitement, and not, oh my god, he's going to Let's Play this game, he's going to butcher my favorite game. I'm going to try not to. But, God, there's a lot of the same terrain on this world. Now, let's start closing out the arcs for real this time. I know I did everybody's arcs in the game, but they weren't completely done. For example, Twilight's arc. Bon Bon and Lyra finally had their full, and it looks just like Twilight. If Terra had been a male, and I were Bon Bon, I'd be asking questions right now. Bon Bon? Or if I'd been Lyra, I'd be asking, Bon Bon, why does this look like Twilight? Then again, Lyra's technically a female too, so that raises all sorts of even more questions. In reality, it's just that they had the baby sprite for Twilight and they didn't want to make a new one. But, still, it does kind of make you wonder. But there's Twilight's closing arc. She gets to see her children again, before she goes home to them, of course. And here's, the Unicorn Sisters, watching that damn house finally get rebuilt. And if it can be built that fast, why was it not rebuilt during the year of ruin? They did that in like 5 minutes. Wonder why Trixie's looking over there. That reminds me, you never establish a canonical town for Trixie in this game. Most of the characters have a town. Like, Pinkie Pie. Oh, there's Coltingen, I want to say. The plant's finally growing. I didn't talk to them, but they were trying to get that plant to grow. But you have Twilight and Pinkie with Ponyville. The sisters obviously have Canterlot, which is doing fine, and I think we even see Cadence. Yep, there she is. Hi, Cadence. Bye, Cadence. Rainbow Dash doesn't have a town either. She's kind of associated with Coltingen in the Opera House, though. Apple Bloom's associated with Coltingen. Let that hair down, Twilight. And there go the birdies. And if you notice, the grass is green again. It's probably just them reusing the old backgrounds, but I like to think things are finally getting back to normal. Especially since that river didn't exist in the World of Ruin, and neither did that forest. So I'm liking to think that destroying Discord and Difka, destroying Discord and the goddesses put the world right. Or as they would say on TV tropes, set right what once went wrong. Now, I want to thank you for joining me on this grand pony adventure, and if you're watching this, let's be honest, 90% of you are already part of the whole pony fandom thing. The rest of you are either very dedicated viewers or personal friends of mine. And let's face it, some of them are one and the same. If you are not part of the fandom, I encourage you, I hope this at least gives you the push to give the fandom a try. And even if you don't, give this game a try. Look past the fact that it's about ponies and accept the fact that this is a really good rewrite of what was already an amazing game. So, for the last time, I'm Kyrix, and this has been Let's Play Pony Fantasy VI, and I will see you next Let's Play. Goodbye.